I bet you've been wondering what it costs to give birth around the world. Many of you may not have had the opportunity to travel outside of your current countries, so here we are helping you compare the price of delivering a child in countries all around the world. We did some research for you, and yes, some of these prices may shock you. And we are live. First on the list, we go to Afghanistan, a country in the south of Asia. A woman who was in labor had already spent 2,000 Afghani, which is approximately $23 as at the time of us making this research. She had used this amount to buy supplies required for a natural birth. Yes, she had to buy the supplies required for the natural birth. But then that price became considerably higher when a C-section was replied. That amount, however, is considerably lower compared to mothers in Japan. Japan may have the highest financial birth costs in the world. A typical childbirth in Japan will run you about $61,810. According to the Nikkei Asian Review, however, this country boasts the lowest mortality rate in the world thanks to its strong health systems with ample numbers of highly skilled workers, well-developed infrastructure, sanitation, public health education, and guaranteed universal access to quality care at all ages. Now, in Belgium, your health insurance covers most of the cost of childbirth in a Belgian public hospital. If you stay in a double room, you typically pay around €200 out of pocket per night. On top of that, the hospital may bill you medicines, medical materials, and other care. If you choose a single room upon admission, you should expect a significantly higher cost, on average €1,500 for childbirth. Unless you have an extensive hospital insurance, the surcharges in a single room are not reimbursed. Now, in Ghana, a West African country, you will spend approximately 6,000 to 12,000 Ghanaian cedis, which is approximately $789 to $1,578 just for a C-section. But most of it is covered by insurance, of which this amount most mothers end up paying around maybe 2,000 Ghana cedis for the surgery alone. The total cost includes surgery, drugs, and hospital stay. But if you need blood transfusion during the C-section surgery, that amount may not cover it. Now, vaginal delivery costs way lower at 200 to 500 Ghana cedis depending on which facility you engage, with private hospital care costing much higher. The Netherlands. Average cost for normal delivery is $2,824. The average cost for a C-section is $5,942. Children don't come with a handbook, but in the Netherlands, they do come with a maternity assistant. Yes, you heard me right. Every parent is entitled to a week of postnatal care by a maternity assistant. Wouldn't you love that, huh? This person comes to your home to offer guidance, support your recovery, and even check off a few house chores. Wow, Netherlands, way to go. Now we go down to North America, to the home of tequila. Birth in Mexico runs relatively cheap, but still may feature major hidden costs. It's not quite clear how much you end up paying at a hospital in Mexico, but then a woman who was interviewed was expected to pay $600, but that price became more than double when her doctor suggested a last-minute cesarean section. Now, if you are enjoying our new info series on the maternity diary, then consider subscribing, like our videos, and share with your folks. Also, don't forget to comment, as we love to engage with you. Now, back to the info series. For Bahrain, if budget is not an issue, a package worth 1,200 to 1,500 Bahraini dinar, which is approximately $3,182 to $3,977. All this will include prenatal consultations, lab tests, ultrasound, and confinement in a nice private room before and after the normal delivery. But this price can shoot up to 2,000 Bahraini dinar, which is approximately $5,300 if you have to undergo a C-section. Now back to Africa. South Africa hospitals have an affordable price tag for the basics. But without medical insurance, a typical birth at a private hospital will run you around $1,500, with a C-section at around $2,000. Unfortunately, the bill can climb much higher with surprise $500 fees for other doctors. Now, in the United States of America, vaginal delivery is between $5,000 and $11,000, and C-sections with prices ranging from $7,500 to $14,500. Vaginal deliveries account for about 7 to 10 births, and C-section for about 3 in 10. Vaginal delivery with complications requires an operating room procedure, which costs an average of $10,700, nearly double the average cost of a vaginal delivery without complications. Benin has an estimated 40% of mothers who give birth without the assistance of a skilled birth assistant. But then hospitals typically charge 20,500 CFA, which is approximately 32.94 USD, for uncomplicated vaginal deliveries. In local area health centers, this charge is about 5,000 CFA, which is about $8. Germany will only set you back a little over 2,500. The average cost for a normal delivery is $2,157. The average cost for a C-section is $3,441. Ha! Get ready for the fun fact. German parents-to-be enjoy a generous leave from work plus parental allowance. Mothers are allowed 6 weeks leave before delivering a child and 8 weeks after. They receive about 13 euros a day and about 65% of the pay from their most recent job. Wouldn't you like to be a German right now? In Indonesia, average cost for normal delivery is $2,932. Average cost for a C-section is $3,207. Now, a complicated C-section birth, however, can reach up to $7,300 in Indonesia, yes. Compared with nearby Singapore, the cost of delivering a baby in Indonesia is surprisingly affordable. Now, the wealthier island nations have higher birth costs. As we mentioned earlier, Singapore's costs run between $8,000 and $10,000 US. The average cost for normal delivery is about $8,000. The average cost for a C-section is right around $10,000. The cost of childbirth in Singapore may be slightly offset by financial benefits in the island city-states marriage and parenthood package. Now, this pro-family program implemented by the government in 2001 encourages more Singaporeans to marry and have children by granting parents government-paid leaves, a cash bonus, and a special savings account that comes with a government match. Yes, now I can see you want to target some of these countries to go deliver in. We are with you here. Now, the average delivery price in Argentina is $2,237, but only about $2,972 for a C-section procedure. Not that vast, right? With financial support from the World Bank, the government of Argentina has been able to develop and implement a scalable healthcare program specifically focused on maternal child healthcare. Now, did I hear someone say, oui, monsieur? France, in particular, is well known for its excellent healthcare benefits that even protect non-citizens. Now, France will only set you back a little over $2,500, but the average cost of normal delivery is $2,536. The average cost for a C-section runs you about $4,625. But for the first 5 months of pregnancy, French women are reimbursed by the state healthcare system for roughly 70% of their medical costs. After that 5th month, 100% of all medical costs are covered by the French state. This includes general health visits, as well as pregnancy-related expenses, and even healthcare for other children in your charge under 6 years of age. Now, Andorra has a fantastic healthcare system in place, one that is funded through social security payments and subsidized by the state. If you give birth in Andorra, 100% of your birth costs will be covered by the state. In Chile, the average cost of delivery is $3,589, but that includes the average for standard births and cesarean births. Now, the average cost for a normal delivery stands at that same $3,589, but the average cost for a C-section is also the same. After Chile doubled its paid maternity leave policy from 12 weeks to 24 weeks, a study reviewed the effects of this reform and discovered the many positive benefits that it brought up. Today, we will be ending our world tour in the Philippines. Now, it costs $2,122 to have a delivery in the Philippines. A complicated C-section birth, however, can reach up to $7,300. The average cost for a normal delivery is $2,122. And then an uncomplicated C-section delivery costs $3,150. In February 2019, President Rodrigo Duterte signed a law that extended paid maternity leave for the Philippines. Now, we still have a lot more countries to unravel. So until next time, don't forget to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Watch out for the upcoming episodes on our world tour. This is TMD signing out.